Content warning for discussion of rape culture and depictions of rape. I do not want to be discussing a controversial topic on the internet, but I knew when I started this channel that I would have to deal with rape culture eventually. I did not imagine that the very first drama I reacted to would be the worst example of rape culture I've ever seen in a C-drama and maybe even anywhere else ever. This video will provide definitions of rape culture, describe a plot from episodes 20 through 22 of Novaland Eclipse, while comparing it to recommendations provided by professional sexual assault prevention organizations, and then conclude with a brief discussion of the cultural differences between China and America when it comes to sexual assault prevention, my reasons for optimism, and what C-drama fans can do to help. The Oxford Languages Dictionary defines rape culture as a society or environment whose prevailing social attitudes have the effect of normalizing or trivializing sexual assault and abuse. Shannon Ridgway, writing for Everyday Feminism, writes, "To understand rape culture better, we first need to understand that it's not necessarily a society or group of people that outwardly promotes rape, although it could be. When we talk about rape culture, we're discussing something more implicit than that. We're talking about cultural practices that, yes, we commonly engage in together as a society that excuse or otherwise tolerate sexual violence. We're talking about the way we collectively think about rape. More often than not, it's situations in which sexual assault, rape, and general violence are ignored, trivialized, normalized, or made into jokes. And this happens a lot, all the time, every day. And it's dangerous in that it is counterproductive to eliminating sexual violence from society." In episode 20 of Novaland Eclipse, Consort Shirong disguises herself as the Emperor's dead wife. I forget why she did this. I think her brother asked her to do it, but it's immaterial because rape is never justified. No, you didn't. Sexual assault prevention event and organization Denim Day offers 15 recommendations for ending rape culture. The first one is recognize that people never ask for nor deserve to be abused, harassed, assaulted, or raped ever. They were together again? The Emperor's rape starts as a punishment, but it becomes a habit. It's still rape. She doesn't want to be there. He makes her drink a contraceptive, so now we're even stripping this female character of her reproductive rights. The Emperor then gets worried when the contraceptive makes her sick. I don't care if you feel bad. He gets jealous of Consort Shirong's friendship with Haisha, treats her like crap in front of her friends, then whisks her away for more rape. But Consort Shirong stands her ground. She invokes the memory of his dead wife and calls him out for his bad behavior. He breaks down from the emotional pressures that have been stoking this bad behavior. Then she tries to make him feel better. You do not need to console your rapist. Meanwhile, the Emperor's eunuch stops Haisha from intervening with what the Emperor is doing and speaks metaphorically about a change in the weather. The story is suggesting that stopping Haisha is the right thing to do. RAINN, a sexual assault prevention not-for-profit, says the following about bystander intervention. A bystander is a person present when an event takes place but isn't directly involved. Bystanders might be present when sexual assault or abuse occurs, or they could witness the circumstances that lead up to these crimes. You may have heard the term bystander intervention to describe a situation where someone who isn't directly involved steps in to change the outcome. Stepping in may give the person you're concerned about a chance to get to a safe place or leave the situation. You don't have to be a hero or even stand out from the crowd to make a big difference in someone's life. Take steps to protect someone who may be at risk in a way that fits your comfort level. Whether you're taking home a friend who has had too much to drink, explaining that a rape joke isn't funny, or getting security involved when someone is behaving aggressively, choosing to step in can affect the way those around you think about and respond to sexual violence. Consort Shirong gets sick again and the Emperor gets worried again. He and Haisha have a heart-to-heart about his relationship with Consort Shirong. Yeah, you can't help it. You can. You can't help it. While the story understands that rape is wrong, it still excuses the Emperor's behavior again and again. Telling the audience the emperor raped Consort Churong because his heart finally knows love again normalizes rape, suggesting rape is just something that happens between couples sometimes, and if you have a good woman at your side to help you through it, the weather will change soon, at the least, normalizes rape. Showing Consort Churong forgive the emperor and showing their love story continue to become a cute romance excuses the rapes, depicting the hero of an adventure story committing or even threatening rape excuses, trivializes, and normalizes rape. Rape prevention in China faces cultural hurdles that Americans do not face, such as the concept of face and a reticence to believe men can be raped that does not equal ours. Moreover, Western journalists report the Chinese government suppresses social movements like the Me Too movement, perceiving them to be a threat to its sovereignty. Rape culture is nonetheless a cross-cultural problem. In an article entitled "What is Rape Culture? A Cross-Cultural Phenomenon?" Eili Shimizu writes, "Rape culture describes a culture in which sexual violence is common, accepted, normalized, tolerated, or even condoned. It permeates across geographical borders and transgresses social and cultural differences. The fact that I am an American and this story was written in China has nothing to do with whether or not this story is rape culture and therefore dangerous." Side note, if you don't know what the Me Too movement is, dictionary.com defines it as a social movement originating among women advocating for survivors of sexual harassment or violence to speak out about their experiences in order to expose and combat various forms of sexual misconduct. My criticisms of Chinese entertainment are no reflection on Chinese people. Though I don't speak Mandarin, I do assume this problem is being discussed in Mandarin because A, there are very smart people in China, and B, Chinese entertainment gets more and more feminist every year. People in China must be asking for changes, which makes me feel optimistic about the future. I have been a C-drama fan since 2019, and I've never seen anyone who posts in English protest the rape culture that sometimes appears in C-dramas. I take that as a sign that a lot of people must not know what rape culture is, or they have misconceptions about it. I hope I was able to help some people understand rape culture better, and please, when you see rape culture on TV, call it out. Number 9 on Denim Day's list of ways to end rape culture is think critically about how the media depicts sexuality. Number 4 is give constructive input about why comments or jokes that perpetuate rape culture or sexism are not okay. I would love to see people from all over the world helping to stop the rape culture in entertainment from all over the world. And if I have displayed a cross-cultural blind spot that offends anyone, I apologize and hope you will please teach us all about it in the comments. In the end, I chose to accept that risk because there is no blind spot I could display that would be worse than saying nothing about rape culture. And Chinese writers need not take the advice of American feminists. They need only to look to the examples set by the most mindful Chinese dramas. Joy of Life is a popular Wuxia drama released in 2019. The writers of this drama took on the issue of consent deliberately and carefully. This is the male gaze doing its best to be responsible, and I cannot express how grateful I am that Joy of Life exists. 谢谢 Joy of Life. 谢谢。
你要干什么？
我想你了。
你还没走呢。
没走就开始想你了。
想就想，别动嘴。
行，我听你的。
Links to RAINN and Denim Day are in the description, and there's a link to a list of American, Asian, and Pacific Islander sexual assault prevention organizations. I searched for an equivalent organization in China, and it's a shame that even with a language barrier that it was not easier for me to find. If you know of such an organization, please post about it in the comments, and I'll pin your comment to the top. Please like and comment and subscribe to help get this video in front of more C-drama fans, and share this video with anyone who you think would benefit from this information. You can also use the links in the description. Please continue the conversation. Create your own essays. If you think I missed something important, teach the world all about it. Add all the perspective you think needs to be added, especially the Chinese one. My perspective is the only perspective I can have, and we will need many, many perspectives to come together to evolve our understanding of this important subject and to effect change. Thank you for watching. Be well, beautiful nerds.